Nobody talks about this part of business, the part where everything feels like it's falling apart, where you start to question your decisions, the part where you don't know if you're going to make it out. Most podcasts and YouTube videos, just quite frankly, they're highlight reels. Yes, they talk about the pain and they talk about the hard stuff, but it's all in service of talking about how great what you're doing now is. They gloss over the nitty gritty details of what goes on in the dark spot. But in the dark spot is where we're built into what we become. So that's why I'm launching a new podcast, Through the Storm. When I work with clients, we hear these stories over and over again. We hear about struggling to make payroll. We hear about getting fired by their biggest customer. We hear about being on the verge or actually having to file for personal bankruptcy. We hear about no profits or no cash or whatever it is. And of all of those moments, you feel alone. Like there's no clear way through. And that's a problem because no one talks about it, but it makes business owners feel isolated. It makes it feel like no one's struggling quite like you are, like you're the only one that's failing. That's why I want to have real conversations with real business owners, not just about the wins, not just about the peaks, but about the valleys, the moments that hit them out of nowhere, the problems that no one posts about, what it actually felt like when things started to go wrong. These conversations will be focused on one specific moment in the business owner's life, how they got there, what they learned, and how they made it through. We're going to dig deep and share the details that you've never heard before. Go straight to the core of the hardest financial and business decisions that challenge the owner and make them question what's next. This isn't meant to be a gotcha, but a deep dive into the thinking so that we start to realize that we're not alone in the struggle. All businesses struggle. All businesses are hard. And we all just have to keep fighting and looking for a way through. What separates good entrepreneurs from great ones isn't avoiding the storm, but it's looking for the way through it. Our goal is to help you see that it's all part of owning a business, but then also give you a chance in the tools to learn from those who have done it and struggled with it before, to uncover the lessons so you can learn without having to do it yourself. I hope that you'll listen and watch, and I hope that you'll see that others have been where you are and found a way forward. I can't wait to share these stories with you, and I can't wait to hear yours as well.